Scientists have found some pretty unusual things on Mars. From the popular face on Mars to the more recent doorway on Mars, here are some of the weirdest things NASA has discovered on the red planet. The face on Mars. Humans love to speculate about unusual objects seen in images of Mars. NASA's Viking 1 orbiter zipped near Mars in 1976 and took this now iconic image of the surface. What got everyone excited is the face-like formation in the upper center of the picture. If you have a creative mind, it's easy to see it as having two eyes, a nose, a mouth, and a weird hairdo. It even looks like a bit of the young Elvis Presley. You can see why some people thought the face was an alien-built monument on Mars. NASA wasn't going to let the face of Mars go without an explanation. The Mars Global Surveyor cleared things up for good in 2001 by taking a fresh image of the face. The newer, sharper, higher resolution picture shows a much blobbier, less stark formation. In short, it's just a mesa, and not an alien-carved religious site. How disappointing. Mars spaghetti. NASA keeps discovering weird stuff on Mars, and when NASA does share an out-of-the-blue picture from the red planet that doesn't seem normal, the internet has a field day deciphering what it actually is. More recently, in July 2022, NASA's Perseverance Mars rover caught sight of a tangled object that looked like a bunch of noodles or string on the dusty planet. The rover team took some time working through the possibilities before declaring it was likely a bit of a netting that had blown across Jezero crater from the crash site of the Perseus entry, descent, and landing system. The EDL system had delivered the rover safely to the Mars surface and then skedaddled away to crash at a safe distance. Mars has some pretty insistent winds which seem to have spread some debris around. Mother of pearl clouds. If you thought cool sightings on Mars only happened on the planet's rocky crust, you're wrong. NASA's Curiosity rover captured these shimmering, colorful clouds over the skies of Mars. The view of iridescent mother of pearl clouds was captured in March 2021. Atmospheric scientist with the Space Science Institute in Colorado, Mark Lemon, said, "If you see a cloud with a shimmery pastel set of colors in it, that's because the cloud particles are all nearly identical in size. That's usually happening just after the clouds have formed and have all grown at the same rate." A doorway on Mars. Mars can be a pretty interesting place to explore. The Curiosity and Perseverance rovers are doing a great job sharing never-before-seen pictures of the Mars surface. A NASA Curiosity rover image from May 7, 2022 shared an unexpected discovery, a doorway hidden on the rocky surface of the red planet. "We finally thought we found the secret entrance to a Martian base. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be. The doorway-like appearance in a cliffside is due to the angles of light and shadow and shapes made by the geology in this area of Gale Crater. The so-called doorway is only 30 centimeters tall, and it doesn't lead anywhere. It's just a natural crack in the rock." Now, there's a reason why we imagine stuff when they aren't there, and we need to address this in today's video. Our minds are really imaginative, and we imagine things when they aren't actually there. This condition is called pareidolia. This is the ability to quickly recognize familiar shapes and random objects around us. Ages ago, it helped our ancestors instantly notice heads of dangerous predators in the woods. Now, when we're safe from wild animals, pareidolia guarantees that every second picture of Martian cliffs will inspire heated internet discussions with hundreds of pages dedicated to a new conspiracy theory. But what if these truth seekers aren't completely wrong? After all, we can't attribute all the crazy things on Mars to pareidolia. Discoveries spawn the most insane theories. In 2001, Arthur C. Clarke, a science fiction writer most famous for his novel A Space Odyssey, stated that he saw real trees in the new photos of Mars, an entire alien forest, and unlike faces in Martian rock, those trees are in constant motion. From year to year, the woods become denser and then thin back. So, could there be Martians who are secretly living on the red planet? Clarke clearly thinks so. This is just one conspiracy theory. There are thousands of other wild conspiracy theories out there, but since Curious and Perseverance are currently taking pictures of the Martian surface and atmosphere, we haven't encountered something truly spectacular that makes us question whether Mars is inhabited or not. Besides, NASA already tries to find a plausible explanation to any strange encounter on Mars. As for the Martian forest, scientists believe that this isn't a forest at all, and just a cluster of intricate patterns produced by carbon dioxide. Their movement can be explained by the fact that dry ice thaws and freezes again. Every time this happens, it fills the cracks on the surface in a new way. Mars is truly an incredible place, and there are a lot of things that are yet to be discovered. And who knows, we might just end up finding something interesting on our nearest neighbor. Well, that's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed watching this one. Thanks for watching.